Dude, isn't Louis and Gaffigan both on Fargo this season? That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't know that. Are they as regulars?
As they book Key and Peele on one season. They play serious characters. It's such a good show, man.
Key and Peele.
Is that's a show where it's different every year?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking
Billy
amazing.
Bob Thornton's not in it.
No,
the movie was on. You know what? Are we on the air then?
Yes. Oh.
Let's just watch it. So the movie does this great thing. The Coen Brothers did. In the beginning of the movie, it says what follows is true, and some of the names have been changed to protect, the innocent.
Right.
But the facts are exactly the same to protect the dead.
I love that.
Okay,
yeah.
It's not a true story. It's not. It's like the Coen Brothers said. There's like some legal loophole. A filmmaker's allowed to say it's true, and it doesn't have to be true. Like Butch Cassidy, the Sundance Kid. Of course, you got to be an idiot to think he had everything on the money with that one. 1704. Like they say, most of what follows is true, which means it literally could be they had a gun. And Roots did the same thing. I think his name was Kyle. Did you guys ever hear of? By the way, this guy who's here, Sam Morrill, who has become a friend of mine and one of the best comics working, not just young comic, great comic. And he's brought two of the best looking comedians I've ever met.
Both handsome guys, right?
Yeah, these guys are girl code good looking.
Scott's on a MTV show coming out.
What does that mean? What is that?
It's called High Crimes. They just make.
So it's high meaning dope, right? Like.
Yeah, it's just like you just make fun of people with addiction problems.
That's terrible. What the fuck? I can't get a read for that. That'll be. That's when I know it all comes full circle. I can't even get on that show. I've done crimes and I'm high. So is it people who did crimes when they're high, or just like high crimes?
It's not
just
even
a catchy name.
You would think it's like college kids getting in fights, but it's just like
it sounds like a setup for every hacky joke on the
yeah, it's just like 45-year-ld men
dude get their money
at noon.
Right. I'm 49 and it takes me to at least one. You're the star of the show. You're like the host. You're like the Chris Hardwick.
No, it's the same setup.
Chris Hardwick thinks he's a nerd.
We were just
talking about that.
Yeah. A lot of nerds fuck Carmen Electra when they're 23.
We had the exact same conversation. What, you know who Venom is while you're fucking a supermodel?
Thank you. What an asshole. We have history. Go ahead. So what? We do. I think I owe him $80. So are you the host of it?
No. It's literally the same setup as Girl Code. It's just like it cuts to a slew.
It's a winning formula.
And it's just, hey, look at this fucking guy.
They turn on a camera and tell you guys.
Kids filming him to show proof that he's got a problem.
I had a meeting with the chick who created Jersey Shore. And so I meet her, and oh God, the cockiness is so terrible. She was sitting in a house in Malibu, and like just holding court. Like she would break into the conversation every 3 seconds to tell her assistant, like a drink wasn't green enough, or something. And just like yelling, and like we were from the same neighborhood and we weren't. And she wanted to do a show, and she has all this money from the Jersey Shore. She's probably got $1 trillion. All those guys disappeared pretty quick. I thought they would last.
One of them did stand up.
Yeah, one does stand.
Vinny does stand up. Yeah, he's at the Stress Factory.
Who does? Oh, Vinny.
Some Vinny, yeah.
Vinny from Staten Island. He seems like a nice kid.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's a stand-up comic.
You probably don't get your star, right?
I played a retard on the show. And then Ryan Beck is here. Ryan, what's up, buddy? How are you?
What's going on?
Now, what do you want?
What do I want?
What do you do? I
got jack shit going on.
That's all right.
Ryan's from St. Louis, and we talked.
I was just there.
You were just a funny bone.
And I saw your picture there. Yeah.
Really? I have a picture there?
Yeah, it's up right there.
Yeah.
You were right next to what's his face? The kid from Pittsburgh, Eddie Ift. who apparently has changed his hairstyle. He looks homeless. He looks like a rich homeless kid. And he looks like if a dentist's son was homeless.
Do they still let you smoke cigarettes in that club?
No.
Oh, no?
Although the guy who runs it, I gotta say, you talk about depressing. The last time I played there was 15 years ago because I went into theaters. And now I'm back. And it's not because it's nostalgia. It's because, I think the guy who runs the place is the guy who introduced me to heroin. So it was a...
Not Matt.
No, Matt. Not, no, Matt has... This is how Matt looks.
That club is like a sitcom. They're all such characters.
I don't know how he runs a business. I don't know how he multitasks anything. Right, Dan?
Yes.
Weren't you astonished by that?
Yeah, he left. He had people coming in and out of his office. He left the safe open.
He goes, yeah, it's all right. They don't take over. Only club ever to bounce a check to me. They pay me right back, but they bounce a check.
I love that they have the handicap guy working the door.
Dan.
You know? And,
Dan at the door.
Everyone
It's
is
called
like,
Matt.
everyone's such a dick to him. And I was like, you guys got to be like, what the hell's wrong with you?
No, but
And then you hang out with him for like 10
Yeah.
minutes. You're like, oh, he totally
Yeah,
He's an
knows
asshole.
shit. Yeah.
absolutely.
The guy from the Stern Show, Eric the Midget. I always say he was a mentally ill, handicapped, wheelchair-bound midget with a club foot. And he was from San Francisco. How much of an asshole do you have to be if that's your situation in life? And I introduced him at my gig, like 2008. 3,500 people in unison booed him. He's someone you would go, "Oh, are you okay? Is everything all right?" And I mean, he's that much of a prick. You suck cock, man! They're talking about his mother. You know.
If I had even just 2 of those adjectives, I'd be the biggest dick. Fucking mean to everybody.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean,
I get to do this.
I would too. I don't understand the people who are nice to people like that. Like you're wasting a good opportunity to be an asshole.
Yeah, lean in, man.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever, cockhole. I got a club foot. We abused him, though. My God, it was terrible. Every time he called up with an idea, we would just go, take care. And, of course, he's dead. A lot of people thought I died before him. Ha ha. Guess who takes care of themselves? So Ryan Beck and, say it again real quick.
Scott,
and, of course, Sam, thanks for coming. Now it's midnight. We're on Comedian Hours. Where were you guys? You were at a gig?
White Plains.
Yeah.
Yes.
White Plains, New York.
Beautiful White Plains,
It
New
was
York.
all right.
You
It
made
was
it.
kind of, they were nice, I think.
Why not? Yeah,
Yeah,
do
it was
everything you
fun.
can. Get
We
on
got
stage
food.
everywhere. Why not? Food? What kind of food? A buffet?
We had Brussels sprouts.
We ate healthy. I can't eat they had pizza, but I can't eat pizza. I can only eat pizza after, so I can't eat right before I go
Times
on.
have changed.
Oh God.
I can't.
Brussels sprouts.
No, we had ribs too. I mean, I just can't have like real doughy stuff.
I hear you. I hear you. But
We sound like huge pussies right now. I'm aware of this.
No. Listen. I wish I was that. I wish I was that. I would have this place paid off. Maybe. CelebrityNetWorth.com has what I should have. They weren't there when the Broncos didn't cover.
Dude, I watched the new episode. It was really good.
Well, first of all, they did something.
I loved that one too.
She's great. Beth, of course, Sam's girlfriend. She's a writer on Crashing, and she's really good, really funny.
You were great in that one.
That was the podcast, right?
Yeah.
I can't get Sarah to come on the show in real life. And she's like there, and she aged well. I've known her.
She's hot, man. She looks amazing.
Gorgeous.
She was fucking. Imagine her going on stage. She was 23 years old. She was like adorable with that pipsqueak voice, and saying shit like, "I blew a Mexican. I've had the shits for 3 days," like all stuff like that, like coming out of a girl's mouth. And I just go, "My God." I had to go to the alley there by Cafe Law to jerk off. There wasn't enough room. Yeah, she aged good. Like I don't know if she has I don't know if she had plastic surgery. She couldn't have because she looks too like her. But if she did, it was like a perfect combination of it. That's
Some
rare.
people just take good care of themselves.
Yeah,
And money.
I think she is.
Money helps.
She was in a kibbutz. Her sister is real religious, very sweet person too, like real caring. What do they call that when they live in? Is that a kibbutz in Israel? She lived in a commune.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she lived there for like 3 years.
And you
That
devote
sounds
your
Her
life
sister,
to it.
she
Yeah.
devoted her life to the religion. And then I don't
Not
think
the one who was on Dr. Katz.
No, that she doesn't believe in God, like Sarah. There's 2 atheists and someone's in a kibbutz. That's a different way of being brought up. Oh, my sister's very religious, and I don't. My father used to tell me when I was working with him, "There's nothing up there." He's a theologian. So now you guys, I mean, are you having fun? It's supposed to be a fun time in your life. I hope it is. I told Sam.
Yeah.
You know, you should be having fun. Like, you should eat some dough sometimes. I know. Again, you guys are very healthy, and you should be. You know, I'm like the ghost of Comedy Future. The big chain. But now, what is Beth going to be writing on the next season?
Yeah. She'll be here this summer.
So they're shooting all in New York. So much stuff is up in the air right now. It's crazy.
I hope you're on season 2, man. That show, I think you're so good for that show.
I haven't seen an episode, but everyone says already it's the best part.
Dude, you know who's
I
amazing?
just talked up girl code. I'm telling people I fucking got a DVR'd. Blind, I'm helping. I'm telling people Ryan is all over the fucking internet with stuff.
That's true. I am on the internet.
I don't know how you guys do it. I'm telling you, I could not have. Coming up now, I'm 49 years old. I've been doing this on and off for 30 years. With Twitter and all that shit,
it's the
the
worst.
immediate review of whether you suck or not is so terrible. Like, you know, you don't, and it makes you not want to try new shit because you got 8 minutes that you know kills and you don't want to fucking like get reviewed by some asshole on Twitter, right? I think it's harder.
It's
to become a
way
comedian.
harder because I'd be a better comic if I was in like the 90s because
Well,
I'll say whatever on stage still, but like on Twitter, you're like, can I post this?
Right.
And
I know, it's people don't retweet shit that they find iffy.
And then I get in like little things with people. I'm like, why am I even responding to this more?
Be careful. You got to be careful. Anyone who just has the egg up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, what the fuck are you up to?
Or
Why am I arguing?
You can't even lie about your identity?
or a fucking animal, or like just someone that's obviously not them.
An animal.
Like I don't think Tom Cruise is tweeting me right now.
Or Tom at the real Tom Cruise. He has 11 followers.
I'm arguing with like a Confederate flag with an assault rifle on it. I don't think this is a person.
If the guy can tweet in a redneck accent, that's terrible. You could tweet in a Boston accent. You wicked unfunny. What? Let me think.
People they're comfortable saying the most fucking horrible
Terrible.
shit, and they would never say it to your face.
Oh, as soon as you call them out, they're like, "Oh, I'm a big fan. I was kidding around." And like, shut up. Or if they show up, sometimes they show up at an event and go, "I'm the guy who said your mother has cancer." I'm the guy whose name is at your mother's rancid pussy. Can you sign my book?
You're the rancid pussy guy. Can you submit a packet? You're very interesting.
Oh
You
my
follow me
God.
back. Follow me back.
You're like the funniest follower. I wonder if it was bad to have followers and friend was not a verb.
Yeah.
But it's a different time. I don't think I could do it. I would be so livid. I would try to find these people because you think like they're costing you maybe. Like if you respond and you get involved in their web and you say something that's offensive, you know. I retweeted the N-word. I didn't say it.
The ethical question.
The
moral question.
The guy who wrote "kill" was supposed to write "love." It was "love all niggers." That was. Don't respond to that.
No hearts over here.
Tossed over girl code. A kid actually tried to do that, I think in Bloomfield, New Jersey. These high school kids in their yearbook somehow wrote in code "kill all."
No.
And the guy who wrote N-words, the guy was supposed to write "love."
Oh,
he fucked up, and thank God the principal did not fall for that. But what do you think about doing comedy in the Trump years? Do you think it's almost too easy? It's almost too easy. It's like having a prop comic.
I don't know, Scott. How do you feel?
I just got fucking shit for it tonight.
What happened?
So the first 10 minutes was going pretty well, right, guys?
Yeah.
Sure, tell us that story.
Right? It was fucking great. So then I'm like,
murdering.
So then I'm
the
just
first
like
10 minutes. These fucking
right,
people are pissing their
I'm
pants.
slaying and shit, you know.
They're eating pizza.
I hear you.
And then I go,
hear you.
and then I go. I think we all need to admit that we're more like Trump than we are like Hillary.
Right.
I know way more people better like Donald Trump than Hillary.
Absolutely.
And they were like,
of course.
They were like, no. And I'm like,
Yeah, they threw a Brussels sprout.
and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then some guy's just like, boo, boo. And I was like, I didn't say fucking anything.
Oh, wow.
And then the rest, then the other
Was
fucking.
it college?
Well, your
10
closer usually does really well, and they were.
Yeah, also like
up.
I got closed on some like 9/11 type stuff. They were like,
The softer
Let's
stuff.
get into the light shit.
they were, they hated me after that, man. It was rough.
Then you know what that means? You're a comedian. I opened for Norm once in San Francisco, and he said to me, he goes, listen, man, this is San Francisco, no fag shit. I said, well, I've done stand-up. He goes, nah, it's a club. It's a theater. I want to get reviewed. No fag. I'm like, all right, fine. So I go up there. I don't do any gay stuff. I introduce him before Norm says, hello. How you doing? Good to be here. This is what I hear. He goes, how about that AIDS? and then I heard this. Where you going? And then he ended up doing the whole set, and the critic loved him. The critic got his joke, got sort of the irony of it. Yeah, you got to be careful nowadays. You got to be you can piss one person off, and they start a whole fucking thing.
You gotta have saves. I think like the
Right.
Trump, you gotta have like not. You don't have to have them written, but you gotta be ready to defend your
Absolutely,
joke.
yeah.
And that's why I don't like Twitter because you can't defend it.
Nope.
And you're gonna.
They
have
don't
to
see
defend
context either.
No.
With stand-up, once you say a certain word that you can't go back. Like if you say that word, I don't care how you're using it. It could even be in a story which makes the word look bad, where I'm arguing your argument.
Mm-hmm.
And once you say it, no, you can't get back with me. And I'm like, well, first of all, why are you important? And that's what the problem is. We make them important. Twitter makes
Everyone
them.
has a voice.
Well, yeah, I think everybody is really quick to defend pretty much anything. You know, you got these words like buzzwords
Right.
and shit out there, and people want to just jump on it and be
And
like,
then-
"Well, no, I feel this way about it." And we're like, "Well, you know, I'm making a joke." So.
Right, and then there's the other people, the older people, like who try to project. They think that if they go, "Oh, the PC police," or they can say anything, like something insanely racist. No, that was never allowed.
Right. And they go, "Oh, I want to have a conversation." And no, you're just scream. You can't scream that. This is a library.
Yeah, and I went on the wrap-up show, and everybody's so uptight now. You'd have laughed at this, right? I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, I went on and said AIDS is a good thing because it killed. What are you talking about? AIDS is a good thing. That was never allowed.
Yeah, people are just right, like you fucking Jew faggot.
Right. Oh, what are you so uptight
That's
about?
not politically correct. That's just like
You're
that's
being
just
an
not
asshole.
Cool. Yeah.
In any era, you're an asshole. And don't.
Oh man, I get so many of those fucking Reddit people. They're like the worst people in the world
My
now.
God.
They're like so hateful. They're not just saying like I don't like your comedy. They're like I hope he fucking dies in a fucking fiery grave. And
Think
you're like,
about what that
who
person,
are you?
Well, yeah, think about what that person's life is like. They're taking the time to write that. They don't just think it; they type it.
I think their life is probably fine. They're just bored and shitty.
No, I think they're like
Leave it to Ryan to shit on.
Yeah,
the
Ryan, stop taking this away from us. We want
yeah.
A Debbie
I'm just
Upper.
saying, I
they
think-
have back knee and they fucking have little.
Well, that's the picture we all want to paint. Is that these guys are fucking gross losers in their mother's basement.
Well, what do you
and
think they are?
fucking-
They're
Just
like
hot dudes.
What do you think? They're fucking just fucking models all day, and they're like, let me go to Reddit.
right,
don't
exactly.
think exactly.
Let me climb off Bar Raffaele and tell this guy he sucks.
I think they're.
Let me interrupt this blowjob to critique the new Chappelle Netflix special.
Hey, Bar Raffaele, you hate Chappelle's new Netflix special, don't you? So no, you're right about Dane because a lot of people wanted to hate Dane, but
He got way too much shit.
I followed him on a Tuesday night in Dublin's in L.A. If you think he sucks, try following him taking his shirt off and doing a Tyrannosaurus Rex impression for 10 minutes. And then I went on stage like Mr. Big Shot. I could follow this. I'm going, anybody have a VCR here? No. Nobody stopped looking at him. He was covered in Bud Light doing a Tyrannosaurus Rex as he left the stage. I learned to like him.
There's nothing worse.
I learned
than
the hard
following
way.
The high energy fucking kill.
Oh no!
Ugh.
I went there like this place in Dublin's on Tuesday. He owned that place, and true story. 1999. This is
Whoa.
NSYNC. NSYNC came to see him. Okay, so NSYNC, the entire band, and the fat guy who just died, Lou Pearlman, creepy guy, but he was there too. They saved a seat for him. And they're watching Dane Cook, and they're laughing their ass off. And he ends with that Tyrannosaurus Rex. And the fucking MC goes, I could not just put you up. I go, fuck you, I'm doing it.
Wow.
I'm doing it. And he gets off stage, and he does the Tyrannosaurus Rex all the way over to the NSYNC table. He doesn't stop doing it because I think it was Justin's favorite bit. And I read that in Tiger Beat later. He literally, so here's what I'm competing against. Him doing the Tyrannosaurus Rex shirtless, covered in Bud Light, and a photo shoot with NSYNC. They're all going, hey, come on. And nobody was listening to me. And I did a solid half hour.
Wow.
So anyone who hated Dane, I know personally, it's like someone saying, I hate that guy in jail, and he fucks you in the ass in the shower while he's doing a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And NSYNC watches. I'm trying to beat an NSYNC photo shoot. I
read about that in Joey Fatone's book, man.
I pointed out that his name spells fat one. It's hacky now. It was new back there.
Oh, wow.
His name spells fat one, and he's fat. That's very terrible. And look, if you call yourself NSYNC, that's pressure. That's pressure, man. You got to do it. You got to live up to that. And if you're not NSYNC at all, you look like an asshole. Justin Timberlake's back doing their tour, and it's got to piss him off.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's doing the tour.
Wow.
What a fucking nice guy, man.
What a good guy.
You know how much Lance Bass's tax fucking bracket goes up on us? Or the other guy? Name the other guys. Can anyone name the other
JC? Shazay?
Don't go into Backstreet Boys.
Dude,
don't go into Backstreet Boys because I've done it.
No, that guy, JC, had a song called like All Night Long I Think About Sex, and it might be the worst song I've ever heard.
It's got the best title ever.
Yeah, I think I like that one.
It's the video is just look it up and be so happy.
You know what you should do? Put it on a split screen with Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy. Wow, what's it called? I Think About Sex all night.
It's something like All Night Long I Think About Sex, but it's so I stumbled upon it in like a YouTube vortex, and I was like, oh yes.
All night long I think about Justin coming back to do a tour. I mean, that's a good guy. The drummer from Guns N' Roses, you know, the guy who went nuts. He had the seizure on Celebrity.
Steven Adler.
That guy, Steven Adler.
Yeah.
Right? He. Or is he the other guy in NSYNC? Wait a minute, Steven Adler? No, okay, AJ Adler. He would have gotten. Here was the offer: if Slash and Axl could get together, everybody got $50 million in the band flat rate.
What?
And you think he wanted that to happen? He's literally with Dr. Drew and throwing up in the same bucket as Dennis Rodman and. The guy from Taxi. And I don't know if he got it. I don't know if he has the tour. It might be another drummer.
I don't think he is on the tour.
He's not on the tour. No. Motherfucker.
It's an insurance thing. That's what you're... Yeah.
That is, right. Well, no, absolutely. You're right.
Yeah.
If he doesn't show the fuck up, man, what do you do with the drums?
Yeah.
Dude, Dennis Rodman fell so hard.
Yeah, I know.
Like that North Korea
$6 million
trip.
a year. I know. What is he doing? That's not a guy you want to be friends with. That's not a good PR.
Every NBA, it was like all those washed-up NBA players, and they just went to North Korea with them, and you could see like the moment it turned when they were all like, we should not have come to North Korea.
It's like that was like Jim Thorpe being friends with Hitler. And those old movie tone newses. Have it up, Jim Thorpe and his new friend Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler gives Jim a tour of Auschwitz. Here's where the ovens are, Jim. And here's our track and field. Why don't you entertain Rex Marshall Gehring with a 40-yard dash? Hey, Jim, here's Treblinka. And when you're alone on the train, it's not as hot. Movie tone news. Yeah, it's terrible. Dennis Rodman used to call me at home because I befriended him with Stern at the Stern Show. He used to call me up going, oh, man, I'm going to make and I'm like, is this Frank Caliendo? Not falling for that again, Frank.
God, that's insane, man.
I know. Frank, Dennis Rodman, how's he broke? For 5 years in a row. Nobody listens to this, I'll say. I'm trying to make a point. I had every vice on the planet. 5 years in a row, from 2003 to 2008, I made $4.2 million a year, at least gross. Okay, which for my neighborhood is $1 billion. Never ran out of money. Never came close to it. I was doing blow, heroin. I was dating hookers. I was dating strippers that were really hookers. I was dating girlfriends that were really hookers. I had fiancés that were really hookers. Engagement rings. I was betting on fucking lacrosse teams at the Mirage Sportsbook. 2 kids playing wiffle ball in Minnesota. I had like a dime on. Never came close to running out of money. How does fucking Allen Iverson have no money? He's got to be writing a check to his friends for $120 million. It's hard to run out of cash. And Rodman was making, $8 million a year for how long?
So
and he's
long.
got no fucking money. I love when Jordan would calm him down on the court. He needed somebody like that in real life. Like when he started acting up, Jordan would just go, "Get over here."
That was like the coolest coming. I remember
It
like,
was.
Inside Sports. I remember the headline was "Hair and Air." Couldn't work. I was like, whoa.
You're not winning. That kind of fuck. How about when Dennis Rodman would be on for 3-pointers? Like why even go on the court? Rodman's hitting threes. Bye. Take care.
Yeah, he was the best, man. He was, I mean, best defender. Like that guy just shut down Malone.
Shut you down. That team was really. They were bad human beings too. The Pistons. I used to sing on stage. The Detroit Pistons are mostly black, but Bill Laimbeer is white. That got me booed. I think the second 3 years of the Bulls, Jordan years, were better. Horace Grant for Rodman. Who do you think was better? Like in other words, like post baseball, pre baseball. What was a better team?
Rodman, because he was just a machine.
As good as he was with rebound. Dan, do you agree with that?
Yes, the second three.
I'll tell you what, though, man. Charles Smith, that play. Okay. Everybody talks about, was it Grant on top?
Yeah, Grant and Jordan.
No, Jordan was on the bottom. People forget about Dick Lick McGee on the bottom. With his tongue out going like this. Getting the money I lost on Michael Jordan. Anyway, so you guys have some gigs coming up. Now, are you guys best of friends? Are you guys like
Yeah, we're friends.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, buddy.
Yeah, we're buddies, yeah.
Ryan, are you putting up the caboose here with money, or what's going on? Do you have a real job?
Do I got a real job?
Yeah.
No, I do some shit like 3 days a week.
What do you do?
It's not great.
Yeah, but I mean, you sound like you're young.
They're both breaking in right now.
Yeah.
They're both doing. Really
Are you?
well.
Well, one of you guys is 24 years old, right? Who's 24?
No, I'm 26 now. It's
Oh,
probably
okay.
Yeah.
Well, Dan likes 24. And what about you, Rye?
How old am I?
Yeah.
29. Just turned 29.
So you're in your 20s, man.
Yeah.
Come on, it's nothing. You're fine. You got hope in front of you, right? And you're 30.
So far.
Right? And so, how's the girlfriend thing going? With is she in
Good.
LA? Are you
She's
in LA?
No,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm going in like a week or two. I hate it.
Is
out
it
there,
serious?
man.
Yeah. Again, that proves
like
you're
almost
funny
2
too.
years. I fucking hate LA.
Yeah.
Every time I go out there, I'm just trying to rack up some shows because I
know.
get bored, and every time they're like, "Oh, you're like one of our favorites. We got to have you on." I'm like, well, you have a show, right? And they're like, "Yeah, but it's booked up every time." Like
Terrible. We mean like
hilarious.
stand-up shows.
Yeah, just like I just want to do some bar shows.
Do you go on
they're, like,
auditions
hit
out
now.
there? Like, do you acting auditions?
My agent sent me on one acting audition this year, and it was for a fucking character that said the word thrice. I was like, do you want to meet me? Maybe have a conversation with me. I'm not trying to get a Galaxy Quest 2, whatever the fuck this
It's
is.
so terrible. There were two guys named Gamble and Pross. They were legendary writers because they wrote for The Simpsons and original Simpsons writers, and they wrote for classic episodes of Seinfeld. They had an idea for a
Wow,
sitcom.
that's a
They were
resume.
amazing. They're real nerdy guys, but brilliant. They had an idea for a show that no one wanted to do. So there were two comedians who agreed to meet them. I was one of them. So here's the punchline coming up, I think. So here's the idea for the show. It's called Shark Attack. Okay, it's about a guy who looks like Brad Pitt, and he's a lifeguard. He grabs chicks' asses, and because he's so good looking, they fuck him immediately. He just fucks everybody. And he's a beautiful guy who saves people who swim. So his girlfriend gets attacked by a shark. He runs out. The shark mangles him to the point where they somehow piece his body back together. He lives, but he's ugly. So now he's got a good-looking guy personality, but he's an ugly guy. So every time he grabs a chick's ass, they go, "Ew, you're gross." Like, Okay. I was one guy that they called to play the after.
Fuck.
The other guy was David Tell. I said to Gavin Frost, I said to them, I said, well, it's just me and one other guy. And I said, who is it? They go, David Tell. I go, did they tell what this is? And I go, I don't think so, because they didn't tell me. So you hear this thing going, okay, when am I coming in? The Brad Pitt guy that gets mangled by a shark. And the way they said it goes, yeah, and then after the shark thing, they put him back together, and he's real ugly. He's really like chicks hate him. And when he tries to do the shit he used to do, they arrest him for rape, and he's just and he's got a bad attitude. He gets real bitter, and that is you. I tried to tip Dave off, but then I said, I'm not doing that.
Let him get angry.
That's what it's like, is it? They don't even know you thrice. Like, what is that? Was that for a sitcom?
Yeah, it was for some show that I clearly won't get. It's just not me at all.
Right.
But then, oh, dude, I did.
Have you seen my reel?
I did a casino with Attell recently, and we ended up gambling all night, and we both won, which was shocking.
Right.
But Attell gambling's like the fun. Dude, this one guy, I don't know how to play blackjack. I'm just playing with him. But I'm playing, and this one guy is like, you're supposed to hit here, and
Those are assholes.
and Dave just goes, "Thanks, Professor."
I know. They are the worst people. Those people who think they have to tell you what to do.
Well, then I won, and the guy was like, see, and Dave's like, well, how could he not win after your crash course?
Well, I have stories with me and Norm would leave. I would open for him when we did the sitcom together. We would leave L.A. right after a taping on a Friday night. We'd catch the 1 a.m. flight. We'd have a toothbrush. And they would give us a room with a pool in it.
Whoa.
It had a swimming pool. And we used it for 10 minutes to cough at the edge of the bed. And we bombed, and we lost. I would get 10 grand. He would get 30. One weekend, he lost 87,000. I lost 40 grand.
Oh my
so we owed the money, and as we're leaving, the guy goes, "Come back anytime." The second show we did, they had to take us off the table. We weren't leaving. Like we were there. We gambled. Norm played Hold'em for 20 hours. Whoa. They pulled us from the table. His shirt was wrinkled. Mine was wrinkled, and we bombed. This one woman kept saying, "Not funny, not funny." And Norm said, "Ma'am, just not laughing is good enough. You don't have to say it. I'll get the point." It was the gambling thing. They would keep my check instead of giving me the money.
Whoa.
And like say, "Look, we'll just keep it as a marker." I'm like, "Okay, that." I always owed them money. I always would leave writing them a check, like the direct opposite of what's supposed to happen.
Oh my god!
I want to do a show where a tell is my tell. Like I get an ace, and he comes in the back and goes, "Good card, Art," and just walks away. My tell is David Tell. I can't get him to commit to a date. So now, what do you guys? So you don't gamble. That's the worst.
No. I mean,
That's the
I
worst
did
vice.
it just because we were there, and we both won. And I won.
I never saw Tell gamble.
He was fun, man.
Yeah.
He was in a good mood.
He usually doesn't do that now that he's Mr. Sober. He used to.
Yeah, we found a smoker's table. So
okay.
That's how I.
You would have to. You would have to. I went to Afghanistan with him. Like possible terrorists were telling him, "Whoa, calm down with the cigarette." I never saw a human being
He's a
smoke.
chimney.
He really is.
And it's like cartoonish. Like you look up and there's like just
know.
another one in his mouth. I'm like,
Why
dude.
did you stop drinking? Like this will kill you first. At least have fun. Go out fucking wired.
Yeah, I
He
can't
smokes
imagine
too
him when
many
he drank. I didn't know him
cigarettes.
when he drank.
You think he's a Serbic now? Well, he used to be able to smoke on stage, and that was like,
He still does.
Yeah, in some places you can. In at casinos, I just do it. Because how dare a casino tell you not to smoke?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could fucking barbecue a chicken in the old days. And I used to. But a tell has to smoke in certain places.
He had a great line about his cigarettes. He said, "I smoke Native American cigarettes because why would they want to hurt us?"
That's reparations.
So good.
I'm 25% Native American. It's official. I went to Ancestry. And I got to prove the tribe. Otherwise, I can't get any money. I might have part Apache blood in me. If I prove the tribe, I can get money. I get like a quarter of the money. That's like an insane amount of money.
Who gives it to you?
The Indians. You white people. That's what you motherfuckers. I'm sick of it. I'm a person of color. We found that on Stern because we tried to figure out if Gary was part black because he's Sicilian. So we all took the test. And I came out 25% Native American. And my old man, I didn't know anything about his father. The guy got shot when my father was 11 years old. And it was shady. But he could be anything. And my old man was good at climbing. And that was the thing with the Indians. They fucking built the Empire State Building. They could drink and climb. So, and I was fine with heights. I would install antennas and shit till I was like 25. And I got it tested again. I'm 25%. If I could prove the tribe, I would be a trillionaire. Dan has zero instinct as a radio person. Zero. We're back. We're watching Skin Tight, the 600-pound life spin. Oh, that is really gross, man. I'll show you the worst one ever. It's James who has cellulite on his.
Oh no!
These people are.
Oh, you got Comics Unleashed?
Do we? Oh, how did that get on there? I didn't do that. That's more embarrassing than Vanderpump Rules. Dan was trying to do the imposters. The show The Imposters, that's Dan's new favorite show. I mean, you can't let people see that on here. It's just like a fucking black guy.
What is that? What's The
It's like
Imposters?
a black guy looks like a young Ronaldo Nehemiah getting out of the shower.
It's a chick that
whatever.
fools a bunch of guys at the marrying her.
Yeah, you are such a fucking... I don't know what's going on there. I mean, it's a new show. Why would, out of all the shows on TV, why would you DVR that?
People were talking about it, so I wanted to see what it was like.
Stop it. My girlfriend, Adrian and Dana, the most effeminate people on the planet, they don't have that on there. They don't fucking deal with a Christmas tree. All right, wait a minute. Where's James? You got to see this guy's legs.
Never
Do you know what James is?
No.
You know, it's the most astonishing.
I get squeamish at this shit, man.
Oh, well, wait till you see this.
Oh, God.
And of all the things they block out, it's his wife's pussy. I love the nerdy black guys with the like. I like you too. Look at her. The red hair dye.
Oh, fuck.
He doesn't even get up to meet her to kiss. Look at that fucking marauder. Meet her halfway.
This program contains actual
you go.
surgical. Jeez.
Oh, no.
Look at him.
That was his
I
foot?
can't.
No.
That's his foot. Look, that's his leg.
I can't
That's
do
his
it.
daughter.
Oh, God.
What's worse looking, his leg or his wife?
Oh, dude.
Wait till you hear him. Oh, my leg.
Oh, my God.
Wait, you ready? Oh, my leg. This woman eats your daughter by mistake.
Oh, my God.
Was that the same? Was that the same person?
I'm just glad Ralphie May keeps getting TV stars.
This is a montage.
Oh, God.
I've never been to jail, but I feel like that's what I mean.
I've never been to jail, and they're all insanely stupid people.
Oh, we're all covering our mouths.
And the doctor is an Indian guy who just yells at
For
them.
1 minute, I thought
Ready?
my life
On my leg.
I
On my
can't.
leg. That should be his catchphrase. I don't all new on my leg. Dynamite. Give me a break. On my leg. Watch this woman's mother has to shove a hose up her ass. This one guy, this guy, look at her. Look at this woman's legs.
Fucking A.
You are killing him. Who's bring the food? Who's bring the food? Who's bring the food? Yeah, you look healthy, Jay. You're 780 pounds. Look at the woman. Look at her. What is her life like? I'm a sort of successful comic. I'm depressed getting up. Ready? They give him a poem in the beginning.
Just being alive becomes the greatest burden in your life. Then it's time to look for anything that can save you.
Thanks, Longfellow. It's all Kentucky, Ohio. James King, 46 years old, weight unknown.
It's like the Undertaker.
There's just not enough for that.
Paducah, Kentucky.
Parts unknown.
They all have sleep apnea. They wake up like Darth Vader.
You think he voted?
Bring me the machine. Bring me the machine. I want you to vote for me. You ready? You got a pen? TRU.
I can't.
That's his legs. Like his leg. But he's grateful to be alive.
And I tell the Lord,
He tells the Lord.
thank you, Lord, for another
Look at his
life,
catheter. Look at him.
Holy fuck.
because I don't know how many I have left.
His cat. You have to send out a search party for his dick.
Why is what's on his leg?
Look at the fish tank. Who cleans that?
Because I'm just trapped in this bed all
Look at how
day.
yellow he is. Watch what he tells his wife. This is a good morning. He tells the wife he's shit, so she's got to clean him up.
It scares me.
That's the album cover right there. That's why the blues was invented.
Because my body is literally falling apart.
It fell apart, dude. They should just take him to a
fuck is
bridge
that?
and kick him off. It's cellulite. Wait, watch what he says to the
I've
woman.
been bedbound close to 3 years now.
Oh, shit.
I've never been
Look
to
at that
jail,
thing in his
but I
eye.
feel like that's
What is that?
I'm in, and it's horrible.
It's horrible. Here's a Janine Garofalo.
Oh, he looks better with the glasses, though.
Doing David Cross. Ready? Lisa.
Did you call me?
Yeah. I went to the bathroom.
And it's another day in paradise.
For Lisa.
But guess what? Lisa needs his daughter to help. Oh, God. They took his daughter out of school to help wipe his ass.
Got to depend completely
Look at her.
on my girlfriend Lisa or my daughter Bailey.
His daughter barely.
No, I can't. This is too much, man.
You got gloves, honey? We're going to clean your father's asshole. Watch, look at him.
No.
He's just crusty. Look at how crusty he is. Come on, Sam, one time. Just look at him. Look at his wife. He cannot bathe himself. He can't cook for himself.
How is this real?
I know. You look there and you go, what the fuck is happening? Look at how yellow his toes are. Watch, ready? I got you.
Oh,
And then she goes, comfy.
how do people watch this?
She goes, comfy? Yeah.
Full-time caretaker now.
The word I'd use is comfy.
Yeah, I think I'll stay here.
Except for some
She was
jobs that
cheating on her husband with him. Like, how much of a loser
What?
is that guy? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's her son.
Hey.
He's kind of like the guy who goofs on him. That guy's from AA. He has to be. Damien.
Damien.
He's on the 12 step.
It shouldn't be like that.
What do they feed him? What does he eat?
Watch.
Oh, I get it.
But I had no choice because I had to stay clean. It doesn't get much worse for me.
Because I have to stay clean.
Because
You're a type A personality.
so bad.
Look at him.
Oh, dude.
That is the great equalizer. That is like, her son, and his chest is imploding. Oh, my leg. He goes, I can't breathe good.
So does this happen gradually? How does this happen?
Well, that's what I mean. What you see, again, if we have time, the whole history of how he gets like this, like no one stops him. It's like, and then 11th grade, I was 480 pounds. And no one stops him. So he just got like this. I don't think he thought this would happen.
It bothers Bailey a lot by the way she looks at me.
You think it bothers Bailey, your daughter, a lot?
Because I have to help my dad.
See how so stupid his daughter is?
I should have to.
How would you like to be a grip on this show?
Because
And by grip, I mean one of the people that holds up his
I
flaps.
get a grip.
exactly.
How'd you like to be craft services on this? No, he can't have Cracker Jack.
Oh, this is rough, man.
Watch, he can't breathe good. Watch, look what she's doing.
Jesus.
She's stuffing gauze in
Poor
between
guy,
his bloody.
Jesus Christ.
Wait till you see how much of an asshole he is, though. He's such an asshole.
It's bleeding.
It's bleeding.
Is this as bad as it gets?
No.
Please.
Because she loves
This is
me,
too much. I can't look.
and I know that.
Look at him. Look at him.
Look at that pose.
He looks like he's on Miami Beach, Joe Namath. Like with. He's like, we're going to win. Look at his daughter. She's getting stupider by the second.
Basically already have.
I feel so bad for her.
I do too. It's terrible. The abuse is unbelievable. Watch, his daughter's going to the grocery store and he doesn't care. It's like he just doesn't care. Look at him. He's done that for 3 years in that position.
And not for 1 minute I thought my life would end up like
What if he watches?
Imagine the daughter dating. Like she's like, do you want to meet my father? Do you want to?
My father is such a killer. He's so funny.
I have a lot of good memories.
At some point, you're
His
in-
favorite show, by the way, Girl Code. There's a kid on Girl Code. I'll tell you what. If he don't make it, nobody will. This fucker's funny.
And Andrew Schultz is a fine piece.
There's a tall Jew on there that I just love. There's a colored guy called Champagne. I love him. I love him so much. How much it cost for Champagne to do a show here? A private show.
in the house.
In the house. We'll move the fishbowl.
Good until he let my stepmom know.
He looks fine there, right?
Oh man.
You think
All these people, by the way, were like molested. They always have the same story. They're all
and
fucked.
well, the women have the same story. They were molested. Their
Yep.
first boyfriend is
like stuck a Snickers up their pussy.
their
Wait, is
first.
that his dad?
Yeah, that's his dad.
No one stopped him?
That's his dad who's from the planet Stupider. That's a big joke. That's a joke he does. You're from the planet Stupider. Hey, look at that family. That's the NSYNC. That's the original NSYNC.
That's the Fatone family.
That's the fat one family. When I was in the 8th grade, I ate my cousin. We had a cat. I don't know what happened to that thing. I was voted dirtiest elbows in Kentucky 3 years running.
I was around 250 when I started high school.
Look at those.
But things got really bad.
It's like Ron Bennington.
That's when I met Fez. Things really took off when I met Fez.
And the mission for my life
Here's a T-shirt that fit me one year.
But in a matter of just a few months.
Why is he on 2 phones, by the way? Who is he, David Geffen?
He's got business.
I was booking Neil Young. Watch.
I was devastated.
This is the funniest.
Chance to-
At the funeral for his mother, the house burns down the same day.
At the same time as we was burying
I'd love to
my
see just like a
mother,
fictional episode of this of like Jabba the Hutt, you know?
I don't all know.
everything I had in a single day.
That's like a superhero
Just
origin.
couldn't handle it.
Yeah, exactly.
Your
He-
house burns down as you bury your mother.
Go to school.
Here I am at my communion.
Look at that
The
chest.
upkeep.
That made me safe on
The upkeep, exactly.
The upkeep.
He
is
does
perfect.
nothing.
At some point, right? He's been in bed for 3 years straight. At some point, he didn't get out of bed for like a week,
Right.
Well,
and,
so-
and
and
someone
nobody
said,
was like,
So, well, that's the
Right
idea
after the Jet
is-
game.
The idea is he walked into that room one day,
Right.
and then never was able to get out of
They
the room.
built the house
So-
around him.
Yeah. So what the fuck happened?
No, what happened was he watched. Listen to the story.
Do they ever help? Do they ever help the
Patient.
people? Is it?
What do you mean?
I mean,
What people?
the,
Oh, these people. No, something has to happen in between. Like the guys in Texas, the doctor, they have to go to the doctor, so they supposedly drive there. I guarantee, like, a jet lands and they fucking put them in it or something.
but like,
Because the money they're making off of
by
it.
the end of the episode, are they a little better? Or?
No.
Sometimes.
Well, that doctor, we call him the worst doctor ever. He hasn't had one success story.
Also, before he does the surgery, he makes them lose at least
He
like
has to,
100
yeah,
pounds.
yeah, he has to know you have the attitude when you can lose the weight.
Yeah,
I
but
tell you
they're
lose 50 pounds, how you gain 4? Someone bringing you food. I'm not, doctor. You have to be eating 30,000 calories a day. Look at this kid. Here's a kid I ate in 1984. They still
Fucking holy shit! Entire
Here's
back
my
is an
daughter
ass.
giving me a motorboat.
This is the worst advertisement for the Yankees ever.
I know, thanks. It's like Jay-Z. Me and Jay-Z and Tata. Here's where I picked up a piece of paper. Wait, you're holding a piece of paper. Get the camera. You're not eating or shitting. Here's a day I didn't eat or shit from noon to 4. We decided to document. Here's me standing. Look at the tits. Look at those tits. Oh my God, the tits.
It's only that. He's only wearing that shirt.
There's a documentary called One Yankee Hat. Here's my father, who's retarded. He goes, here I am
Holy
as Superman. Look at him. A woman said, yeah, I'll stay with you. Your dreamboat is docked. How does he get a catheter in there?
Corkscrew?
Yeah. Here we go. Here's when I found out I didn't have to get out of bed. I was so happy. He looks happy as hell. Like, no more work for me. Good luck. What's the budget for gauze pads? Here I am auditioning for the Woody Allen story. Look at the groceries. TLC broke even after the show. Here's me playing Fun with Words.
You think he's on Twitter?
He is. They're all on Twitter. I'm friends with all of them. Lupe, the Mexican one, is amazing. She hides burritos in her purse.
Oh no!
What's he thinking about right now?
I can't.
Listen,
Can't really take it.
she's got these shorts that she wears, and when she sits down by the laptop, they have to fucking
His bedroom.
cover out her pussy.
I bought this food. And I
Look,
carry that
all these food companies don't want to know it's. They're all bleeped out.
That's actually what's happening. Yeah.
There's no way that Oscar Mayer wants this on TV. You get them
How
gluten.
about just sauteing some vegetables? What's with the processed food?
What's saute mean, New Yorker? You bearded New Yorker?
You're like, don't. Oh man.
Why are they giving him cookies?
Because they're stupid.
Little sausages.
Who give him cookies? He gained 4 pounds. Look at the eggs. Watch. Bailey, is breakfast ready? No, fuckhead. No, the van that's taking you to the bridge, we're going to throw you off this fucking fucker.
Eggs and biscuits all covered in gravy.
Why are they just videotaping his demise? Like, why is no one intervening here?
Because they're getting 10 grand for this. Look at the side of him. Look at that.
Frustrated too.
It really is frustrating. Look at him.
No.
He's the Knicks draft pick. Look at the daughter. What a shame. She left the guy for him. What is that guy like?
Why
Is that mayonnaise? What
That
is
no, that's fat. That's literally the fat, like that when you cook a sausage. You know the fat, the white.
Sausage gravy.
That's what fucking the South is. That's why they invented the blues. Imagine eating this with no air conditioning. I'd pick up a guitar. I think Robert Johnson said shit.
You think they got central air?
Central booking. Imagine him getting arrested for something.
Oh my god.
That's all the fat that's on the side of the.
This is brutal.
Now
trying to murder me.
watch when they put it on his chest and he eats.
You get to taste something you're craving in the morning.
Look at him. What does his finger smell like? Look at the towel. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. All right. I'm just gonna eat. I'm gonna sit here like literally like a fucking wild boar.
Also, that fork is like that's a gigantic fork.
It's a gigantic fork.
Because he can't lean forward and he can't move his arm high enough.
No, exactly. It's a perfectly shaped fork.
Yeah.
Honey, you get a different fork? Because I could tell. I'm no
He's
dummy.
a custom-made fork. Yeah.
I didn't fall off the turnip truck yesterday. Look at that. All the chocolate milk.
They will begin with food.
Hey, honey. How's my catheter? It's unreal. Honey, I made shit tonight as well, so. Now they're going to the Burger King.
Are they really?
Yeah, this is dinner.
By the time I get done taking care
This
of
is
things
brutal.
today,
Where do you see dinner?
I'm very tired.
She goes, he's tough to get along with.
It's a lot easier to get fast food. So that's what he usually wants.
Yeah, what these people are entrapped in their
Yeah.
brain. Like, why wouldn't you just go like, look, I'm never coming back here again?
Yeah.
You know, like, what am I mean, come on.
And then a couple double cheeseburgers.
And she's not healthy looking herself, but next to him, she looks like a fucking supermodel.
So she looks like Jimmy the Greek.
She's enabling him so much. Why?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, listen. What would you do if you got a catch like that? You don't want to lose him.
Yeah.
And then he'd probably cheat on her.
Oh, he would. Yeah.
James, I'm back.
I'm back, honey. Good news. What did you do while I was gone?
Look at him. He's so mad that she took even.
Yeah.
He never looks happy.
Listen, bitch.
No.
You're not exactly a ray of sunshine either.
Burger, there you go.
Even the plates have like a curvature to them, so because if something falls, he can't get it.
Custom made.
Yeah.
Even care to James.
He made her take the paper off.
Right. Hey, honey, take the paper off. What are you, an idiot?
Just eat the paper.
I think probably he did one day. The daughter's trying to fit her head in the blender right now. Look at her gunt.
If I don't get James help soon, that he might not.
She's just got to do the whole Tony Soprano Christopher thing. Just hold his fucking nose.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
The worst are the ones that want to cook in the bedroom. Who's the one that made the meatloaf in the bedroom there?
Okay, I'll show you her. You ready?
Oh my God.
Okay, you're gonna like her better. I'm glad you said that, Ryan. This is like Mystery Science Theater. She gets hamburger meat, and this guy, the guy who takes care of this broad, is named Charlie, and they're all Insane Clown Posse fans. Like that's how they met, an Insane Clown Posse, whatever you call it, chat room. And he goes, he shoves a hose up her asshole every morning and cleans it. And he goes, a lot of people think it's disgusting that I put a hose up her butt, but I think it's romantic. Watch, you ready? This is Nicole. Yeah, Nicole Lewis. Paging Nicole Lewis. This is your life.
He knows them by heart.
I know. I feel like David Beckham after I watch this. The Mexican guys are hilarious because eventually they just go, look, I'll cut you. Look at him. Look at the tits on that guy. That's Salma Kayak. Look, there she is. That's Charlie. No. And they have, look at her with that golden hair. The Wicked Witch of the West let herself go. She's 6'80", this broad. These are all highlights of better shows. They're going to have, you know what they're going to do? They're going to have like...
She looks like a giant testicle at least.
Watch. That's her daughter, the meatloaf.
Oh.
When the doctor tries to tell them they have to go to 800 calories a day. You have to drop from 30,000 calories a day to 800.
This is so freaking sad.
It really is, man. And then what's crazy is that they've had enough of these people to do like what 10 seasons of the show.
Oh no! All you got to do is go to Kentucky or Southern Ohio and throw a rock in a fucking 7-Eleven, and you'll hit like four episodes. These are 2 hours long too. Here she is, and they have 2 kids.
You think there's a casting agent that was just like, you know what, come back in a year?
I got like 4 guys.
Yeah, I
for
feel
you.
bad for the guy who's like 5'80".
Ready?
And they're just
Ready?
like, you're not fat enough.
Listen to her lisp with the poem.
Sometimes you can't control the places you end up in life.
Right.
And the choices you make in the hard places.
Is that Jenna Friedman?
Your future above all else.
Above all else, I think they purposely gave her one with a lot of S's. But then when you go to
She's
San Diego
20
State,
23, that's so sad.
684 pounds at 23, Marion, Ohio. This is literally where all the jobs left these towns. Look at her.
Oh, God. This poor.
I feel like CNN should announce her getting up every day. Nicole Lewis is getting up in Ohio. Chris Cuomo answering his own questions. This is terrible. Look at that. I thought that was food. It's a permanent tattoo of gravy. She had 2 kids, C-sections. She's got an ass in her front. I got the double ass going.
Brutal, man.
You haven't seen the best of this one.
Oh, God.
What? Listen to Charlie. Listen how stupid her boyfriend is. Yeah. Yeah. That feels good.
That's where her pussy is.
My pussy went to down to my knee and around. I got knee pussy. Look at her scratching her back.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You do?
So I keep something.
If she doesn't eat, she feels like she's good. She's looking at her shitter.
Charlie,
She just yells out for Charlie.
can you please come here? Can you please give him?
He's wearing a shirt that says exercise. I thought you said more fries. Exercise. I thought you said extra fries.
This is like Bert Kreischer in Another Life.
That's the shirt he's wearing.
Thank you.
She needs potato chips. She's looking at where she's going to shit later. Now, this is her mother, Darlene. I've never seen a woman like that's the father who's a heroin addict. That's the half-black kid. There's always a first kid who's half-black. And they can't find the dad. She can't fit in the fucking bathroom.
So they have to take everything
So they
outside on the back.
they bathe her on the porch.
Oh my god.
My dad hooks up a garden hose to hot water.
A garden.
These people are not Bernie Sanders voters.
They should be.
We're convicted felons. Look at her. She's 23.
Poor
She's
thing.
listen to her yell, Charlie. This guy's in hell. Listen to this. What are you doing? You gotta help me. You gotta shove a hose up my ass. What are you having fun? Oh my God.
God.
Holy living Christ. Look at the 2 fucking studs in her lip.
Holy fuck.
Wash my golden hair. Charlie. He's got bare feet on. Shit comes out of her ass. He's got bare feet on.
None of them work. They all got.
Well, it's all the government.
Yeah.
Because when you wait,
Oh fuck.
This should not get to
It's
this
crazy that
point.
they all have flat asses too.
I know you're right.
There's nothing redeeming about
It's like
them.
Burt Reynolds. Look at this. Listen to his commentary.
What shape do you expect it to be?
I don't know, hot, sweet,
Listen.
sexy.
Her butt.
But that's what I gotta do to take care of the woman I love, and I would jump through
Wow.
flames for her.
You know there's got to be insurance money coming to that. Absolutely. They met an ICP fucking on the
That would be
website.
a great scam.
And it is. I think that's what he's doing. I love this woman.
I love.
Nothing I wouldn't do for her. She's my type.
That's why they keep feeding them burgers.
Right,
all day,
I'm telling you. She's my type. In high school, I had a picture of a manatee above my bed.
That is not a good ad for Crocs.
That's Mario Batali.
But I hate my stomach.
Look at her. She's got a front ass. Her tit, they're blocking out her tits, which her nipple for her tits is all the way over there. Watch it with the powder. Now he puts the powder on. Lift up.
How do you watch this? How do you
I watch it with glee. I love it. Watch, you ready? Here we go. Lift up.
No.
Feeling like this instead of looking like this.
Oh, is that baby powder?
It's literally, yeah. Like what comes out? Look at her.
Oh my God.
Get over here, honey. You want it.
By the way, I know they're blurring out the pussy area, but there's no way you could see it even.
No,
in that
right,
position.
exactly. There's no pussy there.
No.
This is no
He fucked her too. Like she wakes up pregnant. How'd he fuck her?
She's pregnant?
Well, she got pregnant twice.
I would have never imagined
For your nipple?
that I would become something I hate.
It's like Find Waldo. I saw that one episode. I watched it 30 times. There she is as a youngster.
She's cute.
Oh, she's adorable. I'd fuck her right there. That's the last time she was fuckable.
Shit.
Get me that cake. Give me some cake.
Man.
Look at the mother. That's her mother. Her mother looks like...
So her mother lost weight.
Her mother
This is
looks
like the ghost of Honey Boo Boo Pass.
That's my mother, Larry, the cable
Oh,
guy.
God.
That's when she came up with Get Her Done. Look at the father. He looks like everyone who owned the shitty Monte Carlo I went to high school with. How did he... Doesn't he look like a guy? He sold you fucking like... he went to a head shop and need you to watch out for him.
Oh, she's starting to get big.
Oh, it gets like, yeah. Her eyes are sinking in.
And that was safety.
And that was safety.
It's child abuse, man.
Well, she blames everybody else, you'll see, but I guess you're right.
Yeah, but you can't
that
let your
age,
kid
it
get
is,
that
you're
big.
At that age, yeah. Well, you see how stupid this guy's is. It shows you anybody can have a baby. Anybody. There's no fucking form you gotta
Oh, that
fill
poor
out.
Santa.
I know, right? See, he's got the eyes. That guy killed
Eyes
every
were
kid.
popping out of his head.
I killed every kid in Ohio.
Why don't you stand next to Santa
Look at
and
the
shake
wife.
his hand?
That would be my life if I wasn't in show business. The wife looks like I'm trying to describe it. Look at her. That's her with a
I
smartphone.
was well over 200 pounds.
Oh my God. Where do they make a pink shirt like that? Look at the mother. How does he fuck her? These are the most heterosexual guys on earth. All I need's a pussy.
So they both got addicted.
Some of them have got to just be like heroes. Some of them just got to be like amazing people. You know?
My dad
In a former life.
would get so angry because they were
Look at
on
that.
cocaine. My mom
Why don't you try some of the cocaine?
was screaming and crying for more drugs.
She's blaming the parents. Big deal. I did a little blow. You got to eat everything in sight. Who was getting the food?
So mad I would scream, holler at them.
I used to hold my father's. We used to fucking. I used to get a beer while I hold the fucking joint at a Yankee game. You think I ate everything in sight? Went to my room and had all the Cocoa Puffs I could find.
Food was a comfort to me.
There's a shot of her playing Battlestar. No, what's the game? Dan, Battleship.
Yeah,
With her father. She's so enormous.
Didn't stop eating. And by the time I was 16, I was approaching 400 pounds.
Okay, so why don't you get off the exit there, sweetie? 400 pounds. Look at the father needs an arm extension.
My dad got arrested and went to prison for drugs.
This just reminds me of the fucking road gigs I have coming up.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like
Get it out of your head. Hey, I like your stuff. My daughter's fat. That was the house they were renting. It takes 4 days to build a house like that. You frame it.
Well, at least they wash her on the back porch.
Yeah, right. Well, at least they're polite.
Yeah.
But imagine being a neighbor and you're going, listen, I got kids. Could you wash her on the back?
Try being the neighbor and you got to sell your house. If you're the neighbor and you put your house up for sale, you say,
Yeah.
well, come by, after 3.
Come
out
by when the black people are there.
after 3 o'clock.
Okay, they're playing Battleship. Look, that's the father. What do you
He's
think?
definitely cheating.
Do you think the father wishes he was on the road doing blow right now?
He and my mom got right back into drugs.
I got back into drugs,
And so
and I got back into meatloaf.
And that was the only time in my life when I felt a little normal.
She's listening to too many Shaggy 2 Dope records.
I got a job.
This is the first time I took a selfie.
And even though I was very big, I was just your average.
Okay, listen when she starts dating somebody. It's a typical fucking story.
going to concerts.
Concerts.
I was just very outgoing.
Yeah. You were a regular fucking Robin Williams. Here we
And
go.
then when I was 20, I got pregnant with my son.
And what happened?
And my boyfriend got scared and left me and his child.
And what's that son's name? Jaden.
And I ended up getting broke. So I had to stay on bed rest.
The red hair.
And I remember a doctor
Dye your hair red.
saying, Nicole, if I take you off this IV and you go home, you're going to die.
So I'm taking you off the IV. What is that on her stomach? What is that? Is her hernia like a pet or something?
Stuffed animal?
That's an odd, like a Picasso painting.
That belongs in the Guggenheim.
Yeah.
That is
It really is like stylized. Like,
Yeah, it's modern art.
tragic. Just the way she mugged up. with
Tragic
it.
modern art. There's Charlie.
And Charlie just.
Oh, he's got a lip piercing too. That's
Yeah.
nice.
This is when Charlie's teeth started to rot out of his head.
Oh my God.
That's a 20 and a 22-year-old.
And Charlie asked me if I would be his girlfriend.
Yeah. There's Charlie eating my ear. She's got a violet hair. Watch.
The blue eyes looks at me and I just melted.
When's she gonna melt? Someone take the hat off of her. Happy birthday. She's got an Insane Clown Posse tattoo right here. And that's the first kid.
Jaden actually came out
He wasn't-
not breathing.
Jaden wasn't
His
breathing.
body had a very bad diabetic attack because he wasn't receiving sugar from my body.
Oh, wow. You were hogging the sugar? She was bogarting the sugar. Ma, don't bogart that sugar.
And it almost killed my newborn
Well, there
son.
she lost 10 pounds.
Look at her right there. She looks like a squid on Adult Swim. She looks like something from the dark mind of one of those nerd fucking artists. From the dark corners of Nerdy McGrew. That's something a kid paints. Look at the first kid ready to jump. He's ready to jump right out of that house. He's 4'8" there. Look at the mother. Holy shit. That's the least feminine person I've ever seen. Clint Eastwood is less manly. There's a happy kid. That's going to be his look for the rest of his life. That's when my daughter developed the look she'll have forever. Here's me doing my Mike Tyson. Give me your ear. Mommy's hungry. Give me some ear Parmigiano. The fan's on. The fan is on. It's August in Ohio. It's 411 degrees. I guess watch. The first kid got jumped into the tub, and the mother's watching the first one. This is the best thing ever. She can't fit in the bathroom door. Here's me getting ready to fuck my granddaughter. Honey, Jaden's in the shower. You better go get him. Go on, get. Watch, she can't fit. He's making a shit castle in the fucking tub. Watch him. Come here, Jaden.
no.
Come here, Jaden. Your afro's coming in. That's good news.
Oh, this is so sad.
He's making a shit castle. What? Mom, I can't fit.
Oh God.
All right, I get him.
Oh.
I get him. Go on, get. I get him. I can just take care of the other one. Watch the other one.
You think they like Sheets or Wawa?
I'm going to buy some mustard. If I wasn't here, I don't know what would happen. Just leaves the other kid on the floor. She can't reach it. Watch. She sees the shit castle.
This is how I
I
imagine
need help.
hell. This is hell.
Look, she's
by the
cleaning.
way,
She's cleaning his shit with the finger. You think he's clean? Yeah, you're fine, Jaden. Jaden sees the camera and runs. Jaden, poor Jaden.
It looks like they got. I mean, their house is kind of clean.
Actually, yeah, they have a woman. TLC came in with a power hose.
They do hoarders first.
Oh, that's even worse. Watch us how she cleans the shit off Jaden. What's gonna happen to the little girl?
And my mom gets upset because I'm so.
Where do they go to the grocery store?
What are you doing?
Jada knows the camera shouldn't be here. She hit him with a finger. All right, you're fine. You're clean. Get out of here. Watch, she can't watch the white kid, so the white kid wanders in. Watch the white kid. Hey, go on, get.
I'm scared to have kids because I think I'll be like a bad parent. And then like, look at this
by the
shit.
way,
The kids
These
shit in the
kids,
tub.
right? Somehow these kids get up and
Jaden
laundry's
is
done.
like 2 years old. You're not supposed to just leave a kid
Look,
in a
look,
bath
watch him.
when
Look.
he's 2.
Well, she can't fit in the bathroom door. What do you want to arrest her? Give me that dick. Give me some of that dick, Jaden. I want that mulatto cock in my business. You fucker. Get over here.
At least they don't have like dogs or something.
They do. They have 2 dogs.
All right. Well, you know.
When they have 2 dogs and 3 cats. You'll find out when they stuff them into the van to drive. They drive 18 hours to Texas. This hasn't even, dude. You don't. This is like David Johansen. This is the opening act. This is the Clash. The Who is not yet taken the stage yet. You wait till they go to fucking Texas. Oh, I'll just let me get right to that.
Can't take it.
You actually might become better comedians watching this.
And you were ragging on us for having Brussels sprouts.
No, this.
I think I'm eating kale for the next 6 weeks.
man.
This is the only thing that takes my mind off heroin. Is watching this show. Watch.
Let's
Okay,
keep
now they
going.
go to this. They're walking through a grocery store. Watch. There's a black guy and his kid who get scared to death of him. I'll do whatever I gotta do to help my woman.
Oh, the soda, the jugs of
don't buy the
soda.
soda.
This is good for you. Hey, you want some potato chips?
You're supposed to shop on the outside.
She's excited at all the selections.
Shop the aisles. Don't shop the aisles.
Look at him. I love pop.
It's embarrassing when there's moments where I can't pass something.
Okay, she can't pass something like a kidney stone. Watch, so they knock down all this shit,
When that happens,
and she
I
tells
feel
them to
so
pick it all up because it's embarrassing.
So the brands are blurred. They don't want to be associated with the show. Is that it?
Yeah, look at this guy. What the fuck are you doing?
He's going again.
Oh, they're here again.
Now there's TV.
Yeah, the key grip knocked over some yoo-hoo.
I start to feel like I'm gonna
Can
Watch,
the husband make a healthy suggestion? They run away.
The black guy's like, get over here. Get the fuck out of here.
very intense.
That was very intense.
But I know the sooner I get the shopping done, the sooner I can eat.
How about a nice bronzino or something?
I tell you, Charlie can really debone a bronzino. It's like he's from Paris or something.
Oh, why candy?
Because she loves it. She thinks she's treating herself for once. Look there, the welfare envelope, right out of the envelope. That's how you know when you're in Food Town. How does she close that door? She closed that door like a trucker. Get going, asshole!
I mean, she's already into the candy. They're not even out
Yeah.
of the park. The car's not even started.
They're not out of the parking lot. She's 4 blow pops deep.
No.
Yeah. He really wants that insurance money. Your arteries are getting thicker by the second.
I tell you what, I know that right front wheel is definitely low.
Check the pressure. Oh, they haven't even started the drive yet. She can barely get in the house.
Where do you stop to shit? Like if you're driving.
No, she doesn't stop. She just shits. Now watch. This is what you. Who brought this up? Did you
Where
put it up?
does she- where does she go to the
makes the
bathroom?
food. Watch the. That's what she fucking washed her hands to cook in. Look.
She's
Yeah, watch. They bring it to her.
So I do
Nice and clean. Yeah, you're sterile. Scalpel. There's the hamburger meat. It looks like an elephant dick.
take my food very seriously.
That's at least a pound of hamburger meat.
Look at her. And she's making it. How much hair is in that?
particular.
I want to see these people on Chopped.
Oh, there's the cat. Chopped.
Actually, they're all going on Byron Allen. Comics Unleashed.
That is not meatloaf. That's
Watch.
cheese and.
I know. Look at him. Man, you're impressive. That's ready for the oven.
She literally just put ground meat,
Watch the-
cheese, and barbecue sauce.
Watch the plate of meatloaf. Would you trust Charlie with that job?
And I just start freaking out.
I call it gunt galet.
Nicole's behavior with food is not normal.
Yeah, no shit.
She is hungry.
Macaroni and cheese,
That's
mashed
too much.
potatoes on a frisbee. It's on a frisbee.
Oh my God, no.
Okay, and it looks like
Give her a large portion.
it looks like Levy taking a bad coke shit on the road.
But what did he just say about large portion?
Yeah. Look, watch. She goes, woo. Watch her face.
She's happy.
When I see her happy, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's not love though. That's just
It's love of an insurance check.
yeah.
It's too much.
Oh,
That's like a fucking whole box
Is that
of
just
macaroni.
cheese?
Look at the size of her. And she goes, she weighs 684,
That
and she
lip
goes,
ring
I
is-
don't get it.
We don't need the wide lens. We don't need the zoom in.
People, I'm telling you, look at the mother with no teeth. Looks like Popeye.
Ugh.
Doctor told her, 25 years, I'm here.
She kind of looks like Barbara Streisand. The mother, doesn't she?
Sort of.
A little bit like Barbara. Oh, there you go. You see it?
The way we were. Shattered pictures. The father's institutionalized. He can eat standing up easily. You know? That's how you know he's been in jail. Just eat standing up. Look at the fucking little girl with the sippy cup.
So it's like playing Russian roulette with my life.
What does her feet smell like? She's like, I'm done. She just fucking devoured that.
That's so sad.
I know that final change.
Nothing green on that plate.
No.
Michelle Obama is pissed.
Right. Fuck Michelle Obama. Don't know what you're talking about.
Month 1.
Okay, they're gonna go to Dr. Nooutsum.
This is crazy, man.
She pretends like she's packing.
I mean, that suitcase is. You're gonna need a bigger suitcase.
Look at the shirt. It's the extra fry shirt.
It is the extra
Yeah.
fries shirt.
So I've made
Make sure you got that joke shirt. It's so funny. Okay, here is the greatest thing in the history of TV. You ready? Okay. It starts like this. The father and the little kid. All right, the father's doing all the work. He's literally packing everything they've bought since 1972 is going in that van. The little kid is always in his way. Watch the slow frustration. Ready? Okay, just move them there.
this program.
Okay, the kid won't stop. Here we go.
My life's on the line, hoping that I get accepted.
This is the game within the game.
Now look at the kid.
It's the biggest risk
Trying to climb the
I've ever
truck.
Trying to climb the.
Okay, okay. Now the kid's ball gets in the way while he's trying to move the oven. Watch how pissed he is. Okay, the kid's ball is right in the way. Right. Okay, now watch the next one's is like he might kill the
I
kid.
know this is the last thing they want to
Here we go. Ready?
Watch out, Jim.
If y'all can't help move, can you at least watch the kid? The father's just ready to kill somebody. That's his daughter.
I really don't want to go. I wouldn't go if it wasn't for my daughter.
That's the love of my life. The snowflake. Moving everything. Okay. Here we go. She's right in front of a fan.
This is just a lot of
The father says ridiculous. The kid goes that way. She's sitting there. And now the mother.
That really stresses me out.
And now she's doing her
Because
mantra.
I just want to get help.
It's Oreo.
Here you go. Ready?
You can go, Dr.
Like, I wish.
Watch her talking to herself.
And I don't care what's left behind. You are either with me or you without me. I'm going to Texas, and I'm going to see Dr.
The mother's like, where's the coke dealer?
I'm going to be one of the most successful patients he's had.
Now she's ready.
I have
Okay,
to
they get in the van, they drive 18 straight hours, and she wants fast food.
save my life.
It's the most disgusting thing. Right there, what she says about the kids' asses.
Yes. Oh God.
She smells the kids' diapers. We'll end with this. I
Whenever
know.
my family can help
It's almost
me,
too much.
I can't.
Next session, we'll continue. All right. The next day, they're driving 18 straight hours with her and that. Oh my God. No air conditioning. The kids.
and we're gonna try and make it to Alabama today, which is about 7.5 hour drive. But I'm worried that having to sit with my legs all cramped up, if my knees are gonna be able to take it.
Yeah.
And it's hectic in here because
Here.
everything's piled on top of each other. Our 2 kids, our 2 cats, my parents' 2 cats, plus our dog is on this trip.
Oh.
I just hope the trip is easy because
That's
Poor
so-
kid.
Kid. Oh.
Oh, the poor kid.
There's some kind of felony in the car.
They're committing a felony every time they drive 2 feet. Okay, look at the side of her head, too.
This poor dog.
I'm really stressed out and upset right now.
So she got to eat.
So all I want to do is eat.
All right, now listen. There's not enough at the one place for her to eat, so they go to 2 fast food places.
No.
Watch.
No, I'm not. Charlie is. I need 2 double patty burgers, 2 fries, and a large Coke.
Oh man.
Just listen. Look, you can't tell what that is.
Yes.
Of course, asshole.
Like this, and I
What are you, an idiot?
I start to think about all the things I'm craving, and one place ain't gonna have everything I want.
Of course not.
I just want the roasted chicken, on that one kind of bread, Italian herb and cheese, foot long.
Foot long?
I can't help but give in to my cravings and eat everything. There's nothing like unwrapping a burger and you get that hot wrapper cheese. Fresh and just so
This is just. How come they're not the Emmys?
The cats are not.
By the way, like the food is so all over her body that it's just all blurred
It's
out.
disgusting. She just said the cats are dying.
Is the only thing
They need to be in air conditioning. Now watch, the father has to move. Watch the
And if
father.
I can't
The
get
father's
that,
back.
I'm just getting angry. I don't like it, but
He does everything.
the
The kids need their ass changed. Wait, just go back. I want you just to listen to this sequence. You ready? Okay. She says the cats are dying. They need to be in air conditioning. Then she eats. The father moves the
I
kids,
can't
and
help
then she
but
talks
give
to
in to
her.
my cravings and eat everything. There's nothing like unwrapping a burger.
Nothing like
You
it.
get that hot wrapper cheese.
Of course not.
Burger's just fresh and
Shoveling
just so
fries.
irresistible. The cats are dying, Charlie.
Cats are dying.
They need to be in air conditioning.
Okay, tell me now.
Eating what I
She
want
unwraps it, and now the
is
father.
only thing
It's
that
the
can
best
stop
in the back.
panic attacks.
He's moving it. Look at
And
him.
if I
Okay,
can't
I'll get right on that, honey.
Just get angrier.
And now listen.
I don't like it, but I can't help it.
Listen.
I think the kids need their ass changed. I don't know.
I think the kids need their ass changed. I don't know. The kids are sitting in shit. There's no air conditioning. The father's trying to find an air-conditioned enclosure. You guys got air conditioning? Our cats are dying.
That's not how anyone pictures their future wife, just shoveling a sub in their mouth. The kids need their ass.
I've never heard that phrase either.
Your dream boat is docked.
Still haven't made it to
Your dream boat is docked. Kids need their ass changed. I'm done with the foot long. Can we get going? Did Grandpa? Okay, now this is again. I can't even like. It gets better. It actually gets better. They stop at a motel. They've been driving 19 hours. They get the cheapest room for all of them. The dog, everything. The 2 kids are on the bed. Now watch what happens when she sits. Watch the half-black kid. Watch him. All right, we got to go back. Obviously, we have to go back.
Oh my
All right,
God.
the kid is half-black. Watch him react. He's a defensive back. Watch. It's like he sees the pass coming. React. What? It's like the combines.
So sad.
Watch it. He looks at his mother's ass coming like, what is that? Like a tsunami. And then he reacts like any good back would, like Dion. Watch.
And
Okay.
every bed reacts like a water bed. Like it fucking.
It's on wheels. Why it's on wheels. Watch the argument they have. It's like 4 people with an IQ total of 80.
Today I've been just absolutely miserable.
8 hours later.
We've been on the road for about 18 hours.
That sounds fun.
And we still haven't made it to Alabama, where we plan to stop for the night.
Imagine, and the goal is Alabama. If everything goes right, you're in Alabama.
I need a bed,
Handicapped.
and I have to sleep.
She has to sleep. What fucking lucky audio guy puts that fucking mic on her? Can we get Nicole here? All right. The kid sees the mom's ass. I think it's amazing how he reacts. And pass! The monster known as his mother's ass. Kid's crying. The kid's right there. The whole bed just fucking split out. Look at him trying to figure this out. Einstein over there.
He just put his dick on it.
I'm fucking the bed. I'm gonna come on the bed. Look at the mother.
Oh, these poor people.
Imagine the difference between the mother's life and Kate Hudson's life. The different life experience. Ready? She's trying to fucking make it. That little girl's in the position she's going to get every job in about 14 years. Sit down right here. Sit down right here. You'll be fine. She hasn't been hosed down in 3 days. She's crying.
You just put a blanket over her body like a bird
and shoot her.
This is so sad.
Watch.
Charlie, you know what? If you are going to be supportive, stupid wood in here.
Stupid wood.
Wood on the floor of the hotel. To make it look nice? You know, every damn thing I say, you counterdict.
Counterdict.
You counterdict.
You counterdict.
The floor, I had to hold my body weight up because he went in.
Watch her. She gets sarcastic with the poor dad.
I was getting the bags and stuff.
I say you try again, thank you. Okay, let's just try it again.
The poor dad. I'm trying to think of anything. You're 700 pounds, honey. The two kids are crying.
Oh, the poor guy that had to mic her.
I know, he's got back fat.
This makes me feel so bad.
It makes me feel great. See, that's the difference between 49 and 25-year-old. Okay, they take the wheels off. They put it over there. Now it's flat, so she can slide down. Watch how comfortable she looks.
Oh my God.
She hasn't touched water in 3 days. Look, watch.
This is just too much.
You're fine.
Never left.
All right. And with that, we'll get the plugs, and we're done.
Oh my God.
As long as Don Lemon's on, I'm happy. All right.
I got nothing.
Yes, plugs.
Did you ever see that? Chris Fry used to do that thing, like when he would do improv at Second City, it would be his turn to do something, and he'd come out like, I got nothing. No, well, this has been fun. We did the Mystery Science Theater 3,600 pound life. How addicting is it? It's like, forget it. You literally can't believe it.
I did not think I'd enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it.
It got my heart rate up.
Yeah,
Not theirs, but
like that guy in that bed. Like you think the human just, I don't know, soul can deal with, I guess, anything. I mean, he somehow got used to that.
yeah.
And I know he's probably an extraordinary loser. Like, I mean, not a go-getter. But
guess, yeah.
But even that, who can lay there? He's not rolling over. It's the same position. Those legs akimbo, and that. It looks like they said the search party on Gulliver's Travels for his cock to the.
I don't know how you could live like that.
Right,
I get
exactly.
fucking anxiety attack if I smoke pot in a hotel room.
Well, that's what I mean. Exactly. Like, well, you're clearly a go-getter. Well, you are. You went out in life. You're trying to be a comedian. You made it to my apartment. But you know what I mean. A human person, a human being, like goes. They do like to be sort of around other people sometimes, and even the biggest assholes on the planet. You want to try something. And at a young age, he just said, fuck it. It's, you know what I mean? I'd rather eat gravy than, I don't know, gonna go to the DMV.
The meals make you angry. Because
Right.
you're like, that's every once in a while. That's not dinner. That's insane.
I got my mother addicted to this, and she calls me up, and I didn't realize, being heterosexual, I didn't realize what gravy was, that type of gravy. And when when you find out what that gravy is, you can't believe it, what he's eating. It's literally, if you cook a sausage, or a steak, and there's fat, like that white shit on the sides of it, if you grill it or fry it. Literally fry a
Lard.
But flour.
Exactly. Yeah. It's what lard is. and they basically wait till that accumulates, and they throw it on his plate like mayonnaise, and then add a little liquid, and it becomes gravy.
The South is fucking insane.
It is.
It's like
that's where the blues came from.
I mean, they gave us a lot of great stuff too.
They did. And thank God for that. Like Mick Jagger and Keith Richards heard Muddy Waters one day go, God, that guy's fucking depressed. They ripped him off. The greatest story ever. The Rolling Stones had put 2 albums out. They were just covers. They just literally did songs that Muddy Waters wrote and Chuck Berry wrote, and they were making like $1 trillion getting pussy all over the place. So they go to Chicago, where Muddy Waters is, and they go to Chess Records, which is the place that put out Muddy Waters records, and there's a black guy they think is the janitor painting the fucking bathroom, and Keith Richards taking a leak, and it's Muddy Waters painting the bathroom because he owed the owner of Chess Records money.
Oh my God.
And he was about to go record one of his songs. And Keith Richards goes, I didn't realize like racism was that bad. You know, like literally, and they say they helped him, but they didn't. They didn't. He never got the pussy they got. He took all of his white pussy he was entitled to. Buddy Guy got helped a little bit, but he was. The Rolling Stones played Chicago Stadium. When was it when they went to meet Muddy Waters? Afterwards and sing.
Checkerboard Lounge?
Oh, right,
Yeah.
There's a place called the Checkerboard Lounge. So the Stones do 80,000 seat theater in 1981. They go to Muddy Waters.
Oh, I've seen this.
Right. It's 80 people in his bar.
I've seen that.
And it's actually Muddy Waters stand up there. They just get up with their guitars. They go across the tables. They go on stage. And there's a song Muddy Waters is singing. I'm a home, man. I'm a man, man. I'm a home. And Keith Richards starts playing along, and you can tell just every broad's gonna fuck him, not Muddy Waters. And Muddy Waters is mad at them for coming, and that's what the reward he gets. They stole every one of his songs, every one of them. The Beatles' first 2 albums were all his songs. I mean, it's gotta make you mad. Yeah, it's fun. And he just said, "Fuck it." In public, he was fine with it. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I think that's what the South was. Like Muddy Waters in the South, and he was eating that gravy. And he would see the...
It made him okay with it.
Right. He would see the plantation owner's son, like that guy in bed. And he'd get sad. And he wrote the blues. No air conditioning. Could you imagine?
And the cats are dying.
The cats are dying. They got to be in air conditioning. Tell Dad to get the fuck off his ass.
Cats.
I need a foot long...
With his ass?
Kid's ass fell off.
Instead of diapers, the kids' asses need changing.
Yeah.
As if you change their ass.
Yeah, but not diapers. Just say their asses need changing.
She's too lazy to say diapers.
Just too many syllables.
Well, because she's eating a foot-long sub to fucking wash down the 2 triple cheeseburgers.
Oh.
And she gets disgusted. Yeah, you're so right about your wife, your future wife. Going like, I don't know, the kid's ass need changing. I'm done with the foot-long sub. Let's get going. There's no air in the car.
I guess these guys, if they're not trying to get the money, they're just like, they love the person. They're like, I guess I can't leave.
Right. Okay. It's either a money thing or they're retarded or insane loneliness. Like they think I'll befriend this person because they need a friend, and then now they have a gang. Now they have people they talk about at Starbucks. You know, like I was with my wife, and she didn't
look like a Starbucks type.
Charlie, you gotta shove a hose up my ass. What are you getting, a macchiato? Get me a macchiato, double.
Skinny.
Get me a venti chocolate chip.
Those Starbucks things. That's like those like frappuccinos. That's never a fucking. Never a healthy looking
fattest.
milkshake.
It's literally you put whipped cream on a milkshake. That's what it is. They got the fancy names, and you're so right. And those baristas have attitude. They're like the Wizard of Oz. How do they learn that back there? Like they're fucking doing shit. Those are all smart kids too. They're all like Stephen Hawking.
They have health insurance.
That shit, man.
Yeah,
they get a good deal.
It's mega. It's $1 trillion company. And when you realize
I know
it's
you
not
don't burn yourself all the time.
Yeah, they're doing shit back there. It's impressive. It's not like working the fryer. It's more impressive than that. And they have attitudes.
Oof.
If you go to the Starbucks here in Hoboken, all the kids are like, they're from Portland. They're going they're at MIT. And you need that brain to make a macchiato. I'd fuck up every macchiato I made.
I fucking worked at Panda Express for 4 hours. I fucked
did.
that up.
And
I didn't make it the 5th hour.
I always thought this is a disgusting name for a restaurant.
Panda Express.
Yeah, you think it's panda meat or something. It's weird.
It's really bad.
Like Turkey Hill ice cream. I hate that. It makes me think there's turkey in the ice cream.
Yeah, it's a horrible name.
I hate that.
Turkey Hill. It sounds like a place of Civil War battle.
It sounds
up on Turkey Hill.
It sounds like a Muddy Waters song. Up on Turkey Hill.
I'm a turkey man.
Sounds like a Rolling Stones song.
Mark Normand used to have a bit, let all Chinese restaurants sound like racial slurs. He's like, I'll tell you, just moved in next door. A couple of golden noodles.
Yeah. Couple of moon crickets. Golden noodles. Boy. That sounds sexy.
Golden noodle.
Yeah, again, you go see that lifestyle. Even in northern Jersey towns, the family that has the Chinese restaurant, there's a woman, this big, who's in the back of the kid, and they're there. They're always there.
Yeah, the kids are doing their homework and then getting
Right.
yelled at to pick up the phones and
Right.
shit.
They're exactly. They're always there, and there's no gray area with the Chinese people. You're either work in the fryer or you invent the smartphone. They're all just there.
Or exploited to make the smart.
Exactly. And that's where America comes in.
That's what Attell and I were saying when we were at the casino, that the dealers were either like the most like disciplined people, or then the people at the table, they were like the chain smoking.
No gray area. No gray area. I was at a place in Minnesota, actually with Amy and Dave. That was the last one of that tour that we did. Mystic River outside of Minneapolis.
Oh, I've been there.
Okay. There was a woman at the slot machines with a looked like a jury-rigged makeshift colostomy bag that she invented with her husband. She was there for like 7 hours playing the slots, and you could see shit leaving her and going in the thing. And I'm by the door, and I light a cigarette, and the guy goes, "Hey, sir, people are trying to eat. Put the cigarette out." Literally, that's what he said to me. It's almost like he's trying to invent the comedy bit. I said, "There's a woman. Let me get the rules straight. So you can have a clear pipe of shit from your hip going to your ankle, and it's visible like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. I can't even have a parliament because of you."
It looks like a casino game.
That's what it looks like. And the husband is catering to her, strapping the thing on. That would be the worst news. I got to be close to the doctor going, "The colostomy bag, forget it. Forget it."
That's the end.
I would.
Close to the end.
I'd leap off a building. And I hope I fall on somebody I hate.
With the bag.
And with that. With the bag.
With the bag.
Like a pinata of shit.
Yeah.
Artie Lang on 38th Street. Shit covered everybody within 10 feet of them. Well, listen, guys, I'd say we do this every Wednesday.
Let's do it.
It's Thursday. You guys don't want to eat at a diner?
I'm in.
I could eat. Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Oh, well, call me.
Let me get some
Let me know how it
gravy.
goes. No, there's a great place. Actually, me and Attell discovered there on 23rd Street. We went up there and great food. It's always empty, though. I feel like it's a front for something. You know, it's really good. There's never anybody in it on 23rd Street. What the fuck is going on? We could go there. We could stay in Hoboken. We could go to the Two Greeks over there.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. 23rd. Is that Malibu?
It's really not Malibu. Malibu's here. But there's a Malibu in New York. This is the Malibu diner. It's either 23rd or 14th Street. It's gorgeous. It's clean. It's really nice.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Right.
I really sold that one. What do you think of this? I said, "Are you guys sports fans?" Well, you are.
Yeah.
A guy. I wanted to, a guy who terrorist tears a rotator cuff, beheading someone, and gets jihadi John surgery.
That's good.
I like that one. St. Louis loved it.
That's good. That they did.
St. Louis went nuts. I said my first date, my prom date looked like Joaquin Andujar. They went nuts. Where else can you say Joaquin Andujar?
That's great.
Joaquin Andujar.
Mackie we did a red eye thing once, and he posted a dating website picture of me, and it was just Khalid Sheikh Mohammed.
I know. You got that look. You get stopped more, you think? You get no?
Yeah, my eyebrows don't help when I'm going through TSA. I don't think I get it bad though.
I don't feel like TSA. Those people are just. It's a cliche now to make fun of them. Almost. They really are not. They're not swift. They're not. I can't see them thwarting anything.
Yeah, I don't think. I think I'm just so cranky in the line.
They're like the
always,
Sixers. You got to trust the process.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the guy, Dan. This is my favorite guy with the voice. Those leaks will cost you thousands of repairs.
This guy's fucking making
love
boats.
him. He really
seals
is.
up boats with it.
Right. That'll cost you thousands of repairs.
Flex seal.
And he's cleaning up, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Fucker. I'll fucking kill him. Yeah, look at that. That looks so easy. Caulking your fucking bathroom. Look at this. I put a screwdriver in the fucking dip. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
Jihadi John is something. That's
Jihadi John is fine.
Jihadi John surgery.
That's good.
Come on. How about this for a smart joke? Here's why Bill Clinton hates ISIS. It's the word is twice. All right, whatever. I got for Dan on that one. Does anyone want to plug anything?
Cap City, April 5th through
in Austin.
Yeah.
I'll give you my. Did I tell you my Mitch Hedberg story? I'll give
You did. You told it on my podcast.
I did.
Which comes out on Wednesday.
Okay, what a perfect thing.
Perfect. It's a great story. The Geraldo story is amazing. You told so many great stories.
Both of them are there?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay, well
there.
then check it out.
Oh, dude, yeah. It was. So it's me, Mackie, and Phil Hanley, and and Liz from the Cellar.
And I went on, and it's great. So it's Sam hosting a fucking podcast. How can it be bad? That's
It's
awesome.
fun, and it's at the Cellar. It's a lot of fun.
And what time? What day is it again?
Every Wednesday, it's going to come out. They're going to have 2 come out this Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
We're doing one. We don't usually have guests, but you're a first guest.
Oh,
so
thank you.
You killed it, man.
That's great.
It was such a good episode.
It was awesome to do, and it's right above the Comedy Cellar, which I forgot was a bit of a climb. I hadn't done it since 1989, but so that's cool. So it's going to be every week for a while. Mm-hmm. That's great. And the name of it is
Keeping Joe. Because Mackie doesn't want to be there. Oh, yeah, I'll play you one thing really quick, actually.
Oh, you go right ahead. That's cool.
Because we have a musician come in. You know, Colin Smith from the Cellar.
Yeah.
He does.
He's great.
He is
dude.
Yeah, right. He's great.
Let me if I can get it on my phone. Oh yeah, I think I have some. I have some stuff. Mackie hates these because a lot of them are making fun of Mackie.
I heard some of this.
You heard some of these?
I think I heard some of this.
Oh,
yeah.
this is a good one right here.
They're making fun of him.
Mackie didn't have a road gig one weekend, so I played this.
That's great.
A lot of fun.
Figure
random music
that
on
is
it.
fun. It's nothing but fun.
A lot of fun songs.
When you think of his face, it makes you laugh so hard. So Keeping Joe.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. All right. And guys, go ahead.
My website, I am ryanbeck.com. I got a lot of videos and stuff, and I made a choose your own adventure short. So you can go and
That sounds funny already.
Yeah, it's cool. You can try to save my relationship. I'm getting broken up with,
Well,
and you
I don't
decide
know.
what to do.
I don't know if I'm falling over myself to do that, but I want to hear it. You're
It's very
funny.
cool. It's
You're a
very
funny
cool.
guy,
Thanks.
and come back anytime, brother.
Thank you.
The great Ryan Beck, and go ahead. What's your name? Sorry.
Fucking guy.
Girl Code.
I'm at the Stand on Saturday, and
I like that club.
And then that fucking that show that's not Girl Code comes out.
What is it?
High Times.
It's called High Crimes.
It's so cool, dude. Honestly,
It's the
I'm
same shit.
busting balls like an old fart.
It's like the same
You're on
shit.
TV. It's so cool. It's great.
It air.
You know.
Yeah, it's something.
It's something. It's a
April
lot.
19th, I think it starts airing.
April
You
19th.
don't even know what date you're on television. This is a jaded generation.
No,
I would
yeah.
know the date, the second.
I don't think they know yet.
But you know what? Walking like you own the joint. This is great.
There we go.
No, so it's called High Crimes, and it starts April 19th.
April 19th. Yeah.
That's good
MTV.
stuff. Again, guys, come back anytime, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
enjoy the company.